Hello, I'm Zagenerate, and I'm here to show you a card game that I made in January for the One Pack Game Jam that I suddenly just decided to go back to and modify. The game is called Soulway, and I'll be showing you how to play it as I play it. But first, we take this 18 card pack. You would open it if this was a physical card game, it would come in a pack. And then both players will start by drafting, but before we can draft, we got to set it up. So for right now, I've tried all kinds of different drafting methods. The one I've been finding the most fun recently is something similar to Shadowverse's Take Two draft. All these cards are paired up. And then both players will take turns picking a pair at a time until both players have 6 cards. So, for example, if you wanted birthday cake, you must also take little brother along with it. I think it adds a little bit more strategy to the drafting process. There is the possible issue of two really good cards are put together and you just snap pick it, but I think every drafting style so far that I've tried has had some kind of flaw, and I felt like I've only tried this one a couple of times, but I felt like this one was the most fun. So let's look at the pairs and then see which one sticks out the most. Driver's license has a shine effect. Shine means when you play it from your hand, or your hand is called soul, your soul in this case. Floor is start of turn effect. So these two automatically synergize with each other. I can play rare card, and then I can use driver's license to play it from... I'm renaming it to the dark pile, but I was too lazy to go back and rename it from the dim pile. I was trying to be fancy with naming. Like, oh, instead of a card being destroyed, it becomes dim, but I don't know what I was trying to go for that. Yeah, I think... Yeah, because nothing else really stands out. Well, Scary and Rock Collection are kind of good together. Summer Vacation and Home Run is actually kind of anti-synergy. Home Run, you want to have a lot of pieces. The cards are known as pieces. You kind of want to have a lot of pieces for Home Run, and Summer Vacation is kind of anti-synergy with that. Birthday Cake's a pretty good card, and so is Little Brother. But I think, yeah, Driver's License rare card. And then this next player, the second player is going to take just... They're going to go with these two just to take Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad has no special effect, but it's the biggest card at 4 without needing to meet any special conditions. Speaking of special conditions, player 1's going to take Liar and Baby. Player 1 has a lot of good cards. There's a lot of 2 meaning cards there, though. It's not power, it's meaning. You want to try to have the most meaning in a round, and then you deal damage equal to the difference. Is there any other good floor cards if I take Rock Collection Scary? Not really. Football Fan is direct damage. Home Run, I gotta take Summer Vacation with Home Run, which isn't bad. Summer Vacation's a good screw everything you're trying to do card, but he's also not really shine based, so scary is actually less scary here. I think it's good to take Artist Big Stick here, actually. And then both get one more pick. He's going to take Football Fan and Anime OC. No floor cards, so Rock Collection doesn't really make sense here. Birthday Cake does seem very tempting, but so does Clown and Trip to Paris. You know what? Birthday Cake. Birthday Cake. Alright, now all the rest of these cards aren't being used this game. I should probably make it so that way the person that drafted first goes second. Because going first in a round, or a debate as I call it in Universe, is really strong. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Person who went second in debate will let them go first in the actual game. So both players will go back and forth playing one card at a time. So they're going to start off simple. They're just going to play Mom and Dad. Nothing really fancy. Just a good card. Super good card, actually. Man, yeah, they're so ahead in tempo. Gonna play out the baby. They're going to follow up with Artist. Artist gets 2 meaning added to it for each unique meaning. So there's a 4 and a 2. So it adds 2. So they are already extremely ahead here. Baby's now at 4, but do they want to play anything else? Because the debate ends when a player passes. And in fact, just to show it off, and also because I think they would want to, they're going to pass here. And when they pass, the total amount of meaning for both players is added. So this is 2, 4. And then this is 4, 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. Then all other cards are sent to their owner's dark pile. And then whoever passed the previous round gets to go first this round. So they're going to start with... They're actually going to start with a rare card. They're going to play a rare card out first. Now, you cannot pass if you're the one going first in a debate. But from that point on, you can pass pretty much at any point. None of these cards are really that good here. They're gonna just play a Little Brother. It's a 3. I apologize if you can hear the fireworks outside. So now this card's floor effect happens because it's the start of the turn. 3 or more certainty. You may have certainty go down by 2. Certainty is your health. Then if you do, add 3 meaning. So he's actually going to do it. Pay 2. And then this will go to 4. Anime OC is going to be pretty huge here. Getting 6 is getting so ahead. That's 10 to 3. But he forgot about the big stick. If your opponent has the same number of pieces as you in this debate, or more than you, choose a piece with 4 or more meaning and send it to the dark pile. Anime OC just was too big, and now they're even. But because this was totally planned and I didn't just forget about Big Stick, no. Liar, this copy is the shine special effect of one of your dim pieces. He's going to copy Anime OC, he's going to get it back. But now because Liar starts off with 2, unlike Anime OC who starts with 0, this is now 8, 12 to 4. That would be 8 damage. Eight damage is a lot to take, but he does have this beloved dog. Yeah, he's gonna push the debate on further. He's going to play Birthday Cake. Birthday Cake going to give 2 meaning to all of his other pieces. So he has at 8, 9 to 12. Oh yeah, I forgot he could have been using rare card, but honestly at 4 he probably doesn't want to anyway. I mean, he sees no reason not to push it even further, right? Yeah, driver's license, pick up the baby. I just now realized baby is like a much better version of rare card. I gotta change rare card. Oof. This is 2, 4, 10, 12, 16 to 8, 9. That is 7 damage he would have to take if he passes here, and he is going to pass here. So this is 4, 8, 10, 4, 8, 10, 12, yeah. 8. 8, 9. Hang on. Oh yeah, this is... I'm sorry, I'm bad at math for some reason. I play card games, that's how you know I'm bad at math. 4, 6, 12, 14, 16. And that is 7 damage. That's... ooh. Pretty lengthy debate there. But he did manage to go from potentially taking 8 to only 7. Well, I say only, like 7 is that much. He is stuck having to play Beloved Dog. He is the one starting off the debate, so he must play something. Which is unfortunate, because this would have been a good comeback card. But it looks like it is going to win him the round. Yeah, because you get your cards back if you pass with 0 cards in hand. So if he was to play Football Fan, and then this guy were to pass, he would still lose Beloved Dog, but these cards would all go back to hand. And then because he passed, he gets to play first, and since this person would have to pass to get cards back in hand. Yeah, ooh. This is almost a checkmate situation. Unless he just decides to take the 3 here. Oh no, actually that was kind of a checkmate situation, wasn't it? Because even if he just goes Football Fan, he's forced to pass. He gets the deal too. This floor effect doesn't have time to go off. He didn't get a turn start. And since this player passed with no cards in hand, they get all 6 cards back. And since this guy did not pass with 0 cards in hand, their hand stays empty, so they just play literally anything. And they're dead. Yeah, I think this game is far from perfect. I feel like I could change how combat in this game works, but I really do like the back and forth flow of it. And I do really like the idea of just drafting cards and then quickly playing a game between people. So I don't know. I'm half and half with this game. I think with the right combination of cards for both players, it is fun. And ever since I redesigned some of these cards, it has been a lot closer. And especially with the different drafting style, because originally, when I did it for the game jam, it was you just give 9 to both, and then both would choose 6 to keep, and it just made it heavily unbalanced to play. So I think this Take 2 system makes it more interesting. But yeah, that is a current iteration of Solway. Will I be doing anything more with it? I don't know. I do like it. I do have some ideas for expansion packs I would do in the future if I was to continue. But I have other ideas I'm going to be focusing on more. So thank you for watching me weigh my souls. Weigh both my souls against each other. And one soul won and the other did not win.